Hey everyone. Can you guys hear me? I was just testing things out. Okay, cool. All right. Hey, so we're a little early, so we're not gonna start playing until 6, and so I'll probably let me get back to the Wii menu because as much as I like the look of the splash screen there, that tune was getting on my nerves. Um, and I see the comments. I was way ahead of you, chat. I know it's annoying. I got rid of it. My software just updated today, so I was hoping that it would fix the bug where I can't stream non HD games in widescreen. But no, they didn't fix that. They did, however, fix the bug where I can't, like, I wasn't able to actually stream to events that I planned, which is why I had to, like, plan an event and then give you guys a link to another event. Um, so I can do that now. I could set up an event and stream directly to that event. Unfortunately, with my little test, I kind of, like, blew the planned event that we already had. So, here we are. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm a little bit tired. I've been scrambling today, making update videos and re-uploading finale episodes that cut off the endings for some reason. Uh, working on the next Let's Play I'm doing, working on the Season 9B video. Uh, it's just been a day, but sure. Am I allowed to call you Mister? Sure, if you want. Notice me, Pieguy. Hey, Matt MC123. Hey, Spring Boob Squire Pint. Don't say my name? Alright, you got it. Let's see. You watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2? It was great. Oh, that's awesome. I'm excited. My one friend that I usually see Guardians with, he's dealing with finals and stuff now, so I won't be able to see it for a while. But I'm definitely excited. What day is the Patreon stream? That sort of thing is not planned until the video actually comes out. That is not on my priority list at the moment. Let's see. If you're in pirate gear, what would you call your parrot, Forky? Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Pieguy, was this game less than the Atlantis Scorpanus game? I don't remember actually. It was pretty cheap, but I bought a bunch of these games at once just to have plenty of material. What's a super chat? It's apparently YouTube's new thing. It's the donation thing where you could donate and apparently, well, not apparently, I know how this works. Your text will show up at the top for like a few seconds extra. So if you have anything important to say or you want to just donate, that's what you do. Pagay Rules, what is your favorite South Park episode? Off the top of my head, probably just Return of the King to the Two Towers, the Lord of the Rings episode from season 6. That episode is just it's really funny, really clever, and just a really great standalone story. Even though it kind of has Kenny as a ghost, it's not really too relevant to anything. Will I do a video of the Battle for Bikini Bottom bonus material if there is any? I already know. The only thing I didn't cover in Battle for Bikini Bottom is the very last, the last robot in the police station. I forgot to do that. But no, we looked at the bonus material in the movie theater. The only extras on the main menu were, it was like trailers and stuff for other games. Although, like I said, I think there were cheat codes, but yeah. So no, there probably won't be a bonus episode of that. I got my milk and cookies ready to watch me play Rocket Power Beach Bandits. You know, it's funny you actually mentioned that. Today I was looking up all the THQ produced Nickelodeon games for like the GameCube, and I saw that one and I'm like, maybe I'll play that one sometime. Hello everyone just joining us. We haven't started yet, and I'm not going to actually start playing until 6 o'clock, but I wanted to sit up early. This way I can be early instead of being late. And despite the fact that I had to have another link to a different stream, and actually I should fix that on my Twitter, shouldn't I? Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Despite that, we're relatively bug-free. Let me delete that tweet. Let's see. Delete that one. And then after this, we'll get started. I don't really know anything about this game. Some people have told me they like it. Some people have told me it's trash. I don't know. We will have to see. I would set it to like automatically just like update people on streams and stuff on Twitter, but with how much I test stuff and all that all that jazz, I don't really need the stuff tweeted out. Okay, streaming now. Alrighty. Would I want a PyCon plush? Oh, that'd be so cool. I don't think I'd ever make one. That I wouldn't even know how, but that would be really cool. Have I ever gotten so angry I turned my Wii U into a Switch? No. Have I played Truth or Square? Yes, I streamed it once years ago. Maybe not years ago, at least a year ago. And I'll be let's playing it again soon. I hope that the stream isn't the only thing bug-free. Thank you very much. I have been bug-free since like 2 days ago when the guy sprayed and I recorded the last 2 episodes of Battle. If we reach $1,000, we will get a PyCon pillow. No, well, actually, I don't know, man. Merchandise wise, whatever the like the people who make merchandise, the T-shirt stores and all those places, because that's how I'd do it. I'd go through one of them. Whatever they would have available, I'd be down for. Although, actually, I don't really know how I'd feel about people like sleeping on a pillow made of a caricature of my face. Is there any particular formula I use for the order my patrons are listed? Yeah, it is. It is mostly alphabetical because it is alphabetical, but it's alphabetical, I think, based upon people's real names. I think that's how I do it. There's not really too much particular order to it. But I think it's alphabetical to their real names, and if they had suggested a nickname, that would be swapped out. Or maybe the other way around. Something like that. Do you really need a license to drive a sandwich? Man, I think if you're able to drive a sandwich, you should just be able to do what you want in life. You've got something figured out pretty good. What up, Pieguy? Did you like the Square Theory intro I made? Yeah, it was pretty nice. It looks like SpongeBob won't be winning that way. Yeah, I was getting sick of hearing it too. Would I ship Peridot and PD from Steven Universe? Probably not, but I do want to see more of PD. All right, you guys ready to get started here? How did I get the Pieguy Rules shirt you've seen me wearing in some of my videos? That was actually custom made for me by my uncle for Christmas. I don't actually even know what service he went through, but that's like a one of a kind right now. If I get to a certain amount on Patreon, there will be merchandise. So I can't promise you it'll look exactly like that, because the one I have is it's actually a patch. It's not like just a just like on the shirt or whatever. It's like a patch on it. I don't know however the t-shirt store would do it, but that would be the basic design anyway. And of course, let me know if the audio is too loud in the game or whatever as we're playing. This looks like an interesting loading screen. Any button to start? Oh boy. So this is compatible with the Wii Wheel, but I don't actually... I believe I threw my Wii Wheel out. I think I did, like recently when I moved. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me just look and make sure. Not that it really matters, so I'm not putting face cam on either way. But let me just 1 sec. No, yeah, I don't have it anymore. To be fair, it's just a piece of plastic. Like, that's literally all it is. Let's see. So is this the only way I can control this game? Is there no regular controls? All right. Let's see. B is handbrake. Look around. D button. A is floor it. Pause menu. Brake, reverse, if stop. That's not that many buttons. We can figure it out. The Wii Wheel might help make things feel a bit more comfortable, but it doesn't really change anything. Yeah. Okay. Create a saved game. go. Pi. Basically. I don't know why I did that instead of just typing pi. Would I show a picture of all my old and new PyCons? Yeah, I mean, that might make an interesting DVR post, to be honest. Let's see. Driver's test, quick play, group play, extras, options. Well, let's check out the options first to make audio do good. Allow voices, yes. Oh, yes, the voice are maybe separate from the sound effects, I hope. Turn down the music a little. Is that all right with you guys? What's better, Crabzilla mode or Dungeons and Dragons? I'd have to think about it. I haven't seen Season 4 in a very long time. I picked one of them for my top 5, though, so. Okay. Aw, see ya, LPS Candy X. So what, does anyone know what I should be doing here? Driver's test, quick play. Is this, I guess driver's test sounds like story mode.
Mes amis, we meet again in the sleepy town of Bikini Bottom. It is a most important day for SpongeBob. Not only is it the day of his boating school exam, it is also the last test of the year.
Ooh.
Should he fail, SpongeBob will face another whole year of boating school.
And the turn signal.
Very good, SpongeBob. You passed the oral exam.
Of
I'm not used to
course.
her not being jittery.
Yes, and if we can only get you to put your knowledge to practical use, you might just pass this test.
Oh no, that's where I always have trouble.
This time, SpongeBob, we're going to go through it slowly, together, to calm your nerves. And then you can try it on your own. How does that sound?
As long as these pants are square and this sponge is Bob, I won't let you down.
We'll just see
That's a
about
quote,
that.
I think. I think 3D Mrs. Puff looks good in this game. SpongeBob looks a little wonky. I'm not gonna lie. But it's really hard to make SpongeBob look good in video games. I definitely understand that. As cool, like, as great a design as he has, just normally, like in the show, it doesn't really do well in working in 3D. Will I ever do a recap 2 to my square theories? Probably not, to be honest.
What you need to do is to slowly go forward. Slowly.
Okay.
Use the 2 button to give your boatmobile some gas, and tilt your Wii remote to steer.
Wii remote. Alright.
That wasn't so hard now, was it? Let's see what happens if we go just a little faster. When you're ready, continue to hold down the gas and then press the A button to floor it.
Are you sure you want me to do that?
Great! Now that you have that figured out, try flooring it a couple times on your own and get it out of your system.
Alright.
Give it one more good one.
Let's try that again.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to. Alright. Oh, right. It's not D-pad to steer, it's... Oh, these motion controls are janky already, I can tell you. I probably should have had the face cam for this, but it's too late now. If we stream...
Let's try that again.
Oh, I can't touch anything, alright. If I stream this again, I'll definitely do it with face cam, just because, I mean, if you've played Mario Kart using tilt controls, it's worse than that. Can I just, like... what? Okay.
Why, that was splendid, SpongeBob.
All right.
Let's practice stopping now. We're going to stop up ahead. Use the 1 button to apply the brake inside the stop area.
I was kind of expecting this
If
game
you
to
hold
be...
it for a long time, you'll go in reverse. So you can use the handbrake
Okay.
located
I was kind of
on the
expecting this
B
to be
button
more of
to
like
hold
a
your
like a
position.
Mario Kart like battle type thing. Just the 1 button to stop. Okay. Backing up. I know it's the wrong way. I was just backing up.
Let's try that again.
What? Woo!
Let's try that again.
I'm not liking this so far. I was hoping this would be more like Mario Kart, like a battle mode or something, or just a racer.
That was wonderful. Now try it a couple of times.
Yeah,
on
you can
your
see the wheels
own.
moving as I'm tilting
Drive
the controller.
forward and brake twice so that I can be sure you've got the idea.
This is like legitimate driver training. Okay. Okay. I'm driving forward and braking. Could this be another Atlantis tier game? I don't know. Well, no, it would have to be pretty bad to be as bad as Atlantis
You're
Scorpianus.
doing so well, SpongeBob. You're making real progress here.
Wow, and you're actually, like, teaching. Okay,
Excellent work.
sure.
You've used your brakes to stop, but you can also use your
It's just a bunch of
handbrake
cheap
alone to
driving
help you maneuver
cycles.
a tight corner. While you are driving, holding
Okay.
the gas, you can also tap or hold the B button to help slide your boatmobile around a tight corner.
Oh boy.
Why don't we give that a try? Go ahead and give it some gas.
This has to be the only game in existence where the DS version is the superior one? Really?
Slide in either direction.
Alright. Press the B button. Steering side to side. So. Woo! Maybe I shouldn't have taken the driving test. This might have been the tutorial. I think that might have been my mistake.
You're doing fine. Now, take 2 more turns using the handbrake to show
I can't
you
skip
got
this
it.
dialogue, unfortunately.
This is splendid, SpongeBob. One more, and I'll know you're set. You're showing the most improvement of any student I've had in
Now we're gonna do
years.
donuts in the parking lot, Mrs. Puff.
Let's see how much you've been paying attention. Drive up the ramp, through the hoop, and then hit the brake on
This
the
part
other
is
side.
exactly
If you
like
want,
my driver's
you can
test.
floor it to get a really good jump.
Yeah, man.
Splendid! Just wonderful.
Even though we respawned.
You're doing so well. Now, go ahead and drive around to the finish
I feel like
line,
she's
and we'll
patronizing
start
me
your
here.
test when you get there.
Oh, this wasn't the test? Oh. Ew, this is the tutorial to get to the test. Gotcha. Woo! Which boating school episode do I think SpongeBob deserved to get his license the most in?
I am so
What's the one-
pleased. You did that very well.
The one where you think
Now
he
it's
pilots
time
the
for you to
giant
do it
ship, but he
all by
doesn't.
yourself.
I wish it didn't have the
Myself?
stinking
Well,
nautical
yes.
novice, I think.
You need to be able to drive the course by yourself in order to get your license.
I don't
Oh.
know. Do you think I'll do okay, Mrs. Puff?
I'm sure you'll do just fine. Just fine.
Huh.
Okay. So, what's the first thing you do?
Floor it. Oh, what? Did I oops. Okay, well, there was a cutscene there. We didn't see it, but... do I think that SpongeBob will ever pass his boating exam? Not if the first movie is any indication.
There are a couple of basics which most regular driving instructors leave out that you'll need to know before we get to our main lessons.
So what happened?
I've set up a couple of targets to get you used to the idea of smashing into other cars. Give it a try, son. Just ram each of those vehicles, and we'll move on.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Well, there was some story that we missed, but you know,
Excuse me. Can someone please?
we're at
get
Glove World. That's cool.
Jack, you're it.
This is reminding me of Demolition Doofus, which is not a good thing.
Fantastic job, son. Just fantastic.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimdale Dimmadome. That's right, Doug Dimmadome. Next tutorial event. Can I, like, watch the cutscene? Here, if I exit... So this is the tutorial. Okay. If I exit, can I watch the cutscene in the main menu? Extras? I want to know what happened. Awardables, report card. Oh. What is it? Enter cheat codes. Oh, good, there's cheat codes. Restart boating school. No, we don't want to do that. Let's just try quick play to see what that's like. Season 5 thumbnail is not widescreen. You're not widescreen. Is it? I don't know. Hit the other boatmobiles. Okay, so wait. We could play destruction, recklessness, reckless velocity, impairment, velocity, or escape. Okay. Interesting. So this isn't a racer, I guess. We went from Walk Cycles to a WarioWare ripoff to Demolition Doofus adaptation. Am I gonna do another patron live stream anytime soon? After the Season 9B video comes out, yes. Alright, well I guess we'll just go through these modes here. Select the level. Glove World, Bikini Bottom. Ooh, gotta go to Rock Bottom. Select the driver. Patrick's got his one tooth out, so I'm not picking him. Dinghies, roundabouts, longboats, cruisers. Okay. Sure. Do you guys want rusty, primered, dirty, or ugly? I'll let you guys choose. While I eat an onion ring. But Patrick is a great driver. That's a good point. Primered, ugly, 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 ugly. All right, we're gonna be ugly and proud. Grippy. Gotta go with grippy. All right. Let's figure out what we're doing here. Why are the SpongeBob games never in widescreen? It's just the fact that I can't stream in widescreen for non-HD games. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I've been through this. Ugh. And that's not an at you for asking. It's an at. It's frustrating for me. We'll take care of you, loan sharks.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. So, I think we just crash into other cars? Or are we racing? I don't understand. It's probably my own fault for not looking at... I guess we're racing. Oh, there's the rock bottom drop off. Maybe I should have actually done some research as to what on earth this game is before deciding to play it. All right, we want to collect the tires. Okay, that's one part collected. 2. Who's that random fish in there with these named characters? It's a demolition derby, you fool. I should have picked Patrick. I think that would have been the answer.
Yeah, next time give me some buses to jump over.
I wonder what year this game was, actually. Ooh. Is there instructions? There's controls. All right, just bear with me, guys. Let me try to play some mode that I actually understand what I'm doing in. Where's Mr. Krabs? He's probably not in this game because of the voice acting. If I go here, will it restart me from the beginning? Because I don't want that. But it might actually teach me how to play this game. What are my thoughts on romance in shows? One's taken being more long-term or serious than just a one-off. It's very difficult to write an ongoing romance
but now you need to learn how
in
to
a
make your
TV
vehicle
show.
last longer than the others.
Okay.
Your vehicle is divided into parts, with the center of the vehicle being the most important. As you smash other vehicles or objects, your vehicle will take damage too.
Okay.
If your vehicle becomes too damaged, you'll break down and the lesson will be over, so you'll want to learn to protect your boat. The boat you're in is heavily damaged in the front, so I want you to drive in reverse and use the back of your vehicle to knock out each of the target boatmobiles. All right.
This is unusual.
3, 2, 1.
I mean, they really could have just done SpongeBob Kart and stopped it at that, but
Hey,
okay.
watch it, buddy.
So I suppose the lower the lower left there shows me what part of my boat is like damaged, and we want to damage everyone else's boat. Maybe.
Hey, do that again if you dare.
SpongeBob, there's no one on this course. You're talking to yourself. Like you could act like a real tough guy when the opponents are just like non-existent
Try this.
ghosts. Rip all the bugs in and out of Pie's house. Yep. They're gone. They did. Actually, I saw a bee today inside by the blinds of my big screen door. There was just like, I heard a loud buzzing, and I'm like, oh, please don't be on the inside. And I looked past the blinds, and it was on the inside. I murdered it. I was awarded a fish taco level. Okay. Next tutorial event. I guess the tutorial's gonna teach me how to play. Let's see. Opinion on THQ and THQ Nordic. Oh yeah, wasn't something like recently announced how another company had kind of bought the assets from THQ or something, and now it's THQ Nordic?
This level is surrounded on all sides by a pit. Any vehicle that falls into the pit will be knocked out.
I was born in the pit.
Off the edge, but be careful not to fall in yourself. The other
Alright.
cars are spread about, so look.
I mean,
You're ready.
this seems pretty easy to understand. But the actual modes we were playing, I don't know, man.
Excuse me.
Ooh, nope. We're fine. We're still alive. I don't think we can come back from this. Can I floor it backwards? I don't think so. Alright. Goodbye. Oh, that's not... Oh, that is... Okay. Yeah, that is death.
I'm flying.
Oh my god.
I'm flying.
Since this is a training event, I've moved your boat back onto the
Will the
field of
thumbnail I
play.
used for the Season 9 review coming this summer appear at the end of the 9B review when I rate the season? Yes. Will SpongeBob degrade here more than Mrs. Puff and Demolition Doofus? Seems like it. Thoughts on Total Drama news and SpongeBob Season 12 news? Oh gosh, I should stop looking at chat and actually play while I answer this. I don't really follow Total Drama Island, to be honest. I haven't watched it since like the first season. So I honestly don't even know if that show is still airing or what's going on. But as far as SpongeBob getting a season 12, I saw that, and I mean, it doesn't like I expected it to get a season 12. So it's like, what's the word for when you're not surprised? what is? All right, physics? You wanna like? Okay. You know, I was hoping for once I'd stream a game on here that I actually liked. Oh god. Pieguy, I have a question kind of irrelevant to this. Oh yeah, sure, ask. Your thoughts on still doing Wander Over Yonder review? I don't know, honestly, but at this point, I think Wander Over Yonder is kind of old news. I mean, if I watched it and... I plan on watching it at some point, and if I have a strong opinion on it, like positively or negatively, I would probably maybe still review it, but otherwise probably not. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the driving in this is a little janky. I mean, it's motion controls. I should have known. Oh my.
Aw, shucks. I think I ripped my pants.
Can I elaborate on my romance thoughts? Well, I mean, this is gonna be something I kind of cover in a video at some point, but it's the thing is, oh my god, come on. When it comes to writing long-term romance, especially if it's between two characters that are developed and liked, the drama, like, there still has to be drama in the show, and you don't necessarily have to have the drama be about the romance. Like, you can not do that, but a lot of times you want the drama to be about the romance. Like, if a crux of the show was the characters falling in love or whatever, or about relationships, you can't just have them be married and have like a happy ending or whatever. So you have to have drama, and relationshipy drama can present one of the characters as like unlikably jerky and have a messy breakup, and it's just tricky to write. Like being in a relationship is tricky sometimes. The DS guy donated, thank you. Be as honest as you can. What year will SpongeBob end? Probably like legitimately, if I'm not just being hyperbolic,
Else I was supposed to be doing today.
probably 2028, I would say. Maybe 2025, 2028, I don't know. All right, so we won that somehow.
Look, Ma, no hands.
Let's continue DRIVE school.
Bob, now that you've got the basic idea, are you ready to start your lessons?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that wasn't the
I'm
start?
ready, so ready. I'm ready, ready, ready.
Your destruction lessons will be graded on how many car parts you can collect before the time runs out. Also, knocking into other cars and wrecking stuff on the track will give you a chance to floor it more often.
I could do that.
Okay. Please don't spam in the chat. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, just timing out some users. Okay. So we have to play as the Rust Bucket. We'll continue to be ugly and proud. One of these days, guys, I will find a game. The next game we play on stream, I will figure out a game that's gonna legitimately be fun to play, and related to SpongeBob. If it kills me, if it kills me, wallet, we'll figure something out. No truce. Is that guy's name A Fishman? So I think it is, and I think I'm wrecking up other cars while trying to collect parts to repair my own car. If I'm understanding this correctly.
Gotcha!
This guy's got someone, that's all I know.
Would you quit that?
Yeah, that's what I want to hear while I'm playing. Some guy whining about you quitting.
Hey,
Oh gosh, doing what you're doing.
that's the way you take him down.
Man, if all it takes to get money in this universe is crashing boatmobiles, you'd think Mr. Krabs would be having a field day. Where is this guy? I'll look at chat again once. Okay, good.
That'll be good enough.
Yay, I got a solid dinghy. Let's see. For some reason, it still says the game I'm playing is SpongeBob's Google Pants. Alpha J so donated. Thank you. Support from your biggest fan that is also a panda. Thank you, Alpha J. Thank you. I've seen some of your videos. I like them. You're good, dude. I guess we'll go with the solid dinghy. Ooh. Let's go with a nice blue. Alright, critical. Why is Clancy Brown almost never in the SpongeBob games? It's apparently for, apparently, like, he has to be paid more or something, and they won't do it. So there's issues with that. Hi, do I think American education is stupid? I think the American education system is, like, very broken. And I wish our politicians would care more about that than any other issue. Because personally, I think that just having a country that's, like, more intelligent and you know, less, oh gosh, just more equipped to handle tasks in a world that's becoming less about physical labor and more about, like, online jobs. I think that would solve a lot of the problems in America. But I don't want to get too political or too, you know, anything like that. But yeah, I've always been a strong proponent of, you know, fixing the education system. It's the sort of thing that really needs to totally be kind of redone in a major way, and nobody wants to shell out a ton of money for that to happen. And nobody wants to have their kids be the guinea pigs, is the other thing. Oh, the spam. I'm sorry, guys. I need to get mods. If you can. Yeah, you can have mods. Let's see. Let me remove some of these people. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, no, that's a good point. Here, Alpha J. Here. There you go. You can be the mod. Would I ever get my artist to commentate your videos? $5. No. She was in she was in one of the Kids Choice Awards videos, but actually we're broken up now. She's still doing some art stuff for me, and we're on good terms. But yeah, I don't think she's gonna be co-commentating. Let's see. Thank you, Alpha J, for helping with the spam problem. I'm sorry, guys, about the spam. It's one of those things that it's hard to get mods because I don't know yet who's showing up to these streams. Like I had people be mods on my Twitch account when I would do streams there, and I don't have a problem modding them again on here. But I don't know. I don't know if I've really seen them on here because they might just be busy on Saturday nights. So it's one of those issues that you solve as you go as being a streamer. I think I am also getting the hang of this game a little bit. Not to say that it's enjoyable, but I like the environments in the background. Glove World's cool. Is that that kind of looks like a Weenie Hut Jr. Glove World place. When I'm done with these guys, they're gonna need the Sturgeon General. Okay, so that guy's dead. If they're not moving, I guess they're dead, but I can still get money from them. But I don't know. What do I need money for? Alright. Nope. Don't need to hurt that guy. Is that Weenie Hut Jr.? Wait a minute. Let's see. Forget this race. We're gonna look. Oh, never mind.
Good enough.
Who made this game? I don't know. I don't have the... Unfortunately, the game didn't come with the instruction manual or the cover. I usually, even when I buy used games, I usually like to get them at least with the cover. I don't mind not having the instruction manual. But, unfortunately, this one didn't have it. Sending them to Weenie Hut General. I don't think he's ignoring us. It's simply because many people are here. Oh, yeah, sorry, guys. There's a lot of people in the chat right now, and this is also a game that I kind of have to pay attention to. But actually, let me put the chat a little closer to my game screen so I can see out of the corner of my eye here. I know this is like direct opposite of relevant, but is it bad that I find the throat clearing gag funny? Which one? Oh, the one from Choir Boys. No, it's not bad. You know, humor is very subjective. Like what you want to like. Like what your soul tells you. But you'll never convince me that it's a good gag. At least not in that context. Not done there. Alright, is this... Yeah, it is Weenie Hut Jr. Nice. I want to see you kick seaweed and take names in this game. I'll try. Impulse Games made this. They don't even have a Wikipedia page. Oh, man. I guess they just needed something motion control-y, like some gimmicky mini-game fest or whatever to throw on the Wii. Yeah, I mean, like, look, having the motion controls is alright, but, like, you gotta have regular controls as well with it. You gotta make it an option. Just making it mandatory is just a bad thing. Ernest Borgnine is in this game. Really? Is he? SpongeBob Kart, the movie, starring SpongeBob as Mario, Patrick as Luigi, Sandy as Peach, coming soon on YouTube. Anyone will buy it if it has SpongeBob on it, like the selfie shirt. Oh man, I forgot about the selfie shirt. Okay, wait, let's see. Learn how to drive. D, lesson 1, destruction. Okay, hit the other boatmobiles, and then pick up the parts. Pasket, alright. Same thing, again and again. Am I failing this mission and just replaying it again and again? That might be what's happening here, actually. Or am I moving on? I can't even be bothered to pay too much attention to this game. Would I play Big Rigs for $1,000? Heck yeah. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, the selfie shirt. Oh my god. Yeah.
I hope you're ready. 3, 2.
Any thoughts on Tales of Symphonia? I've never played anything in the Tales series, but I've always wanted to. I'm a natural. Do I think anime is going to die in America or have a resurgence? I do not know the first thing about like what's going on with anime, so not the person to ask.
Now that's the way you catch a fish.
A fish man.
Yippee!
Life is as extreme as you want to make it. Oh my. All right. Oh, there is a little map down in the corner. I'm just noticing.
I'm a natural.
I should have titled this Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and told everyone that I was going to be playing that. Okay, yeah, I passed this one. Yeah, Alpha J, don't mind banning people like Donald Duck there that are just continuously spamming again and again and again. You know, obviously give people timeouts, but if they're, yeah, let's see. Oh my god, this guy. Alright, hang on. Ooh. Oh no, Alpha J, you're on it, man. You got it. Pieguy, I hate to break your wheel here, but you're just playing the mission over and over again. Oh, did I... Oh, wait, I have to do something. Here we go. Okay. I didn't even see. Thank you for telling me that. God, what is up with the spamming guy? Oh my god, how many accounts does this jerk have? I don't know. What do you do about spammers like this? I'm still kind of new to streaming. Instead of banning them, people can just keep making accounts though, right? Eventually I'll run out of things to do. All right, yeah, DS guy, I'll mod you, help you out, or add moderator. There we go. Thank you, DS guy, for offering to help. Pieguy, is it possible IP ban the guy? I don't think so. I don't know, unfortunately. Still didn't answer my question. What was your question, Andy? I should have picked orange, dang it. Most ridiculous SpongeBob conspiracy theory? I don't know that many. Probably the one that says everyone's in a dream or something, or Patrick's a genius or something. There's probably a way to force the chat to scroll slower by limiting how fast I can post. Interesting. Manage modders. Yeah, I don't really know what I can do. Let's see. You can't. You can report these accounts for spam. Yeah.
I hope you're ready.
All right. Well, hopefully that's over. Thank you very much, Alpha J and DS Guy, for helping. Pieguy, you forgot to say my name when you're doing. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sukanzu. Thank you so much for donating. Thank you everyone so much for donating. Do I still post on SpongeBob Mania? Sometimes, but I find that I do still lurk there. I find that it's one of those things where you don't want to pay too much attention to what every single person is saying about your content or whatever. You do want to pay attention somewhat, obviously. I don't want to like ignore my fans, but if I go on there every day and I look at what every single person's saying, it sometimes it makes me kind of self-conscious or whatever, and that kind of affects my videos. So I try not to get like too obsessed with that. So I do still visit there. I don't post that much, and yeah. What episode of SpongeBob is the worst I've ever seen? I will save that for someday.
Well, you passed that list.
Am I planning to re-review the first SpongeBob movie? I want to, and I might, but I don't know. With season 10 almost being over, and I want to get onto another show that isn't SpongeBob to review every episode of, I don't know if I'm gonna find the time. Because the second SpongeBob movie review surprisingly took me a very long time to make. Not a very, very long time. We'll go with orange. But it did take me a while. Choir Boys, Are You Happy Now? Or Sinky Feeling might be the worst. Yeah, it's probably one of those. We'll see. The thing is, I can't even tell you, because I have to watch, because at the time that I watched, like, Truth or Square, I hadn't seen Choir Boys. By the time I seen Choir Boys, I hadn't seen Are You Happy Now? So even I don't know. I have to sit down and watch the episodes back to back to back, and then, like, have a friend nearby so that I can, like, cry afterwards. No, but I'd have to watch them back to back. I like this boatmobile here.
If you're in my line of fire, you're
so that I can, like, fairly judge them compared to each other. And I will. There will be a It'd probably just be a top 10 worst episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants. Season 1 through like 10 or 1 through 9. Sponge hentai, you're welcome. All right. Ooh, you donated £5. I gotta say though, this game is I'm definitely not having fun, but the kind of mindlessness of it is helping me look at the chat and stuff.
I'm a natural.
Do I think the top 10 best and worst will come this year? I don't know. It is kind of dependent on like SpongeBob season 10 and how fast that finishes airing and all that sort of stuff. Yes, I know what hentai means, but I needed to say the person's name because they donated. I don't know if it's a troll donating, but either way, I should thank the person for donating. All right? Unfortunately, I can't control the appropriateness of, you know, people. So.
I'm not a hard teacher, but I can't be an easy grader either. Why don't you give that lesson another try?
Oh, I failed that one. Samurai Quack thoughts? Is that the Duck Dodgers episode that's like Samurai Jack parody?
I hope you're ready. 3, 2.
Cause if so, that's pretty funny. I think I've seen that episode. I was actually rewatching. So this is what I do sometimes. I'll get really nostalgic and I'll watch those long videos of like every Powerhouse era bumper of Cartoon Network. Like I'll watch all the We'll Be Right Back and Back to the Shows. Actually, if oh, I don't remember his username, but he's a fan of mine. I was actually watching one of his videos the other night. I commented on it, so yeah, you know who you are if you're here. Oh, gosh. Go to my live dashboard. Within the chat module, click on settings that enable slow mode. Okay, and that should work. All right, after this match, remind me, guys, and I'll do that. I'll make the chat slower so that spam will be easier. Anyway, I was getting nostalgic and I watched all that stuff, and I saw some Duck Dodgers ads, and I'm like, I really want to watch that show again, and I should, because there were some really clever, weird episodes in that cartoon. I'm running out of time here, and the front of my vehicle's getting really banged up. So come on. I suppose I could use the back of my vehicle, but that's a little more tedious. Ooh. Oh, crud, I'm on a boat.
Where'd the floor go?
Yeah, I can't move, guys.
Hey, jump around.
Oh, glitchy game is glitchy.
That's Mr. Random Fish to you.
I don't think I'm gonna win this, but there's only like one guy left, right? 8, 16. Okay. Which one of these yokels is talking to me anyway?
7, 6,
No.
4, 3,
God dang it.
2,
Oh, die, guy, die. Just. Ugh. All right, let me
always try to
manage
improve your
the chat
grades.
here. Do I remember the problem solvers? Oh man, do I remember the problem solvers? Yeah, I remember the problem solvers. Let's see. Live streaming. God, the jerky guys are still talking. Oh, I won? Okay. Alright, slow mode. Stream options. Let's see, added delay. Stream optimizations. Make archive. Where does it say that, guys? Optional features. Oh, chat setting. Here we go. Enable slow mode. Limit chat messages. Automatically block spam messages. Yes. Limit chat posts to every 60 seconds per person. Oh, okay. There we go. That'll fix it. I'll make it 30 seconds though for you guys. That's a way to stop spam. Thank you guys. Thank you for that.
Thanks. Can you scratch on this side?
Have I ever heard of the YouTuber Arlo? Yes, and I watched him before he got big. I found out from Noggin. From Noggin. I used to watch Noggin, and yeah. Okay, so slow mode is on. Okay, alright. Let's get back to this wonderful game.
You did great, son. Now for the next class, I'm gonna need
Is this
you
guy
to
like,
bring a friend to help.
Well, I could see if Patrick wants to help.
Is this guy that actor?
I'll
The,
see you and Patrick at your next class.
he plays Elaine's boss on Seinfeld. Isn't he the voice of King
Is this
Neptune,
where I get
too?
to wreck SpongeBob's car?
Well, I was just about to say it's
Well, that's who he
time
sounds
for
like. I
you
don't think
boys
that's
to
the actual
get
guy.
reckless.
Wreck less? I thought you wanted me to wreck more. Bop!
To be reckless is to be careless, and that's exactly what you're going to do now. For you, Patrick.
Oh, it is
you'll
John
be an awful
O'Hurley.
lot like bumper cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, bumper cars. What are bumper cars?
Yeah, never mind. It's only 15 climbs for you to sign up.
What do I have to do?
Just help SpongeBob by smashing and crashing. The more he smashes, the more parts I can collect, and the more drive points he earns. to
Oh,
pay
he's a
for
loan
his
shark.
lessons.
And
So
we're
what do you say?
Count me
doing his
in.
dirty work? I shouldn't have skipped that cutscene. It explained everything, I guess. Do I like pie more than cake? Yes, I do. Okay. We are on the R part of driving. Let's stick with the orange one. Let's see, what's up with Squid's house? Let me see. This loading screen is awful, by the way. I don't think I really need to say it. But just the buildings look really kind of lame, and SpongeBob does not, like, I don't know. It looks like one of those promo images of SpongeBob. Oh, the hooks me boy.
3, 2, 1, go! Crash, smash, whatever.
Okay, so we're playing bumper boats now, which I guess was what I was doing before. Oh, but this is more like the actual game, so let's see.
So good!
Take that, Patrick.
Thanks. Can you scratch on this side too?
So we get points for crashing into vehicles. I need to floor it more often, honestly. Floor it.
The sponge is still mobile.
And now I'm in first. Yeah, the scoring system in this game is weird. Why was I reluctant to mention the name of Just One Bite in my Season 9A commentary? I don't know.
That was great.
Maybe that's not what I meant. I don't actually know.
Ow!
I almost wonder if this was meant to be like some other game, and then they just slapped SpongeBob on it at the last second because because it would be pretty awful otherwise. Didn't mean to avoid him. Why aren't I driving in a Krabby Patty? I know, man. This would be so much better if I could drive the Patty Wagon. Tomorrow I'll be driving a Patty Wagon. Hint, 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 hint. Pieguy, would I rather throw Beast Boy, the Teen Titans Go version, or Stanley S. SquarePants in the Slammer? Probably Beast Boy. At least Stanley's only in one episode.
I have to crush you now.
Alright, we gotta kill that one guy. Who is behind us? Yep. The problem is switching between like going forward and reverse takes like a second. It's not like the camera moves and then you go. Like I'm holding reverse right now, and then yeah. So the delay is annoying.
That'll learn ya.
Man,
The sponge is still mobile.
take that, a Fishman. A lot of Fishman. The Fishman family is apparently loves the demolition derby. I was talking about the Just One Bite in regards to the PyCon. Yeah, I'm sorry, that doesn't ring a bell. Just one. Oh, not I was thinking of Once Bitten for some reason. The episode. Why didn't I want to refer to that? Maybe I was just being like cheeky and just being like, I'm not gonna tell you what this reference is, but you should know it.
Take you out.
Alright, floor it! Boom!
Fantastic.
This
job,
is satisfying in like a monkey brain kind of way, just smashing into these boats over and over again. Pieguy, did I know that the monster in 20,000 Patties Under the Sea was voiced by Gene Simmons from the band Kiss? Yeah, I actually knew that. I guess, I don't know if I mentioned it in the review, I guess I didn't, but yeah. Weird cameo, but interesting. Can you tell us how to send you fan mail? I mean, I don't have a P.O. box or anything like that, but the best way to get a message that I will see is on Twitter. Like, I do check my YouTube messages sometimes, but it's hard to remember to do that, and it's hard to... Some of them end up in spam, and it's just kind of a thing. Let's see, I've noticed in your videos when you mention an Infamous episode, my voice gets a bit monotone. I don't know, I guess when there's, like, expectations, and I know people are excited for a review or something, I get more serious, maybe? I don't know. Or it might just be like the voice of dread, honestly, because sometimes, you know, I hear about these Infamous episodes, and even if they're not quite as bad as people say they are, most of the episodes, if not all of them, that people say are bad, are at least still bad. Like, they may not be, like, offensively, awfully, miserably bad, but, you know, Pet Sitter Pat is still a very bad episode. I need to, skid more, I think. Patrick's got his game face on there. Oh, now he doesn't. Speaking of game face, I really love the face on the cover. The face is on the cover of the SpongeBob movie game. SpongeBob and Patrick's like determined face. Those are great faces.
I'm a natural.
Patrick crashes into me. I'm a natural. Collect as many of the main collectible in the movie game. Anyone you can get, do not skip a single one. Well, I mean, whether or not I 100% the game, I will definitely try my absolute best to at least get all of the main collectibles, which are the Goofy Goober tokens. I'm playing the same level again? Alright, yeah, sorry. Thank you, guys.
I'm gonna knock you into next week.
That tells you how mindless this game kind of is. Reminds me of my time as a crash register. Yep. I was a crash register once. You know, I was the guy that at the demolition derby, you had to talk to me to sign up to register for it. No, reminds me of my time as a cashier. Okay. Do I think season 4 of Steven Universe has been disappointing? Yes, I do. But well, I can't talk about the Steven bomb. I don't want to spoil that for anyone. Who's my favorite SpongeBob voice actor? Clancy Brown or Tom Kenny? Tom Kenny because he's so versatile. Clancy Brown just because he has just such an awesome voice. Have I seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2? Not yet. My buddy that I usually see the Marvel movies with is in the middle of like finals and stuff, so well, I don't have to wait, but I am going to wait because I like watching them with him. Okay, so this is just a race, I think. Ooh, maybe. Why does it say I'm in second? No, 2 drive points. This isn't a what? I don't understand. Why didn't they just make a SpongeBob racing game? It would have been simple. Also, I kind of wonder if the people who made this game had only ever seen Rock Bottom, considering both Rock Bottom and Glove World are levels. And those are both from Rock Bottom, the episode. You graduate on 6/22 and can't wait? Congratulations, DS guy. It's always exciting.
Hey, jump around.
God, these obnoxious voices, man. No.
Is there a coin around here? I thought when we jump we're supposed to get a coin.
No, there's no coins. This isn't Mario.
I got a C once. In attendance.
Alright, we got a C. Not bad. Would I ever talk about some of the deleted scenes from SpongeBob, like the scene from Just One Bite? Did I not talk about that deleted scene in the review? I don't. It's been so long, but I've seen the deleted scene, and it really sucks that they have to take it out. Am I aware the YouTube annotations can no longer be edited or used as of May 2nd? Yes, I am very much aware. I was a strong proponent of the annotations for a long time. You know? Well, you guys saw how much I used them in the earlier SpongeBob season reviews. But, yeah, cards and end slates and stuff like that do get a lot more clicks. And also, I think, like, links in the description are pretty convenient. Dinky do or don't. Take a dinghy or roundabout against the big boats. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hey, those trees, those are from Battle for Bikini Bottom. And they're also in the SpongeBob movie game. They'll be using that one tree design. You can see it in the background there, the red with the red leaves or whatever. They'll be using that forever, I guess. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw it in the Truth or Square game. YouTube's reason to remove annotations was so stupid. Well, I mean, honestly, like I said, I liked annotations. But at the same time, they weren't that useful. Like people didn't click on them that much. I have analytics, like I can actually see how much they're clicked on. Mine weren't anyway. But it was nice to be able to just kind of add something on the video. But the main problem with them is that not everyone saw them because they weren't available on mobile. Now, granted, the solution to that probably should have been make them available on mobile instead of taking them away. But annotations did have their limitations, so I am kind of sad to see them go. But at the same time, I'm okay with just moving on to cards and end slates and such. That's the magic shop back there, I think. I'm in last. I still don't entirely understand. I just crash into boats. That's all I'm doing. Maybe if I had the Wii wheel, this game would be fun. My immersion, I'd have so much more. Alright. What are my thoughts on game theory, old and new? Oh boy. I used to love game theory. I guess that sentence kind of sums it up. Yeah, no, I used to love game theory. Back when they did, like, science. But now, yeah, no. Their videos are not very good. I don't think so. But they are very popular, and a lot of people like them, so they are what they are. The book version of Waiting is better than the episode. I bet it is, because the book is probably, like, you could probably read it in, like, half the time.
Would you quit that? Hey, SpongeBob, can you do this?
Just 1 sec while I drink from my water jug. I missed annotations too. They were useful for things like leaving updates. Yeah, I agree. And there really is no way to do that outside of putting something in the description. But I guess you could, if you want to make an update as the poster, you can like tag something, or your comment as the guy who posted the video will be at the top or towards the top of the comment section. So there's that. But yeah, I think they probably should have just done a simpler. Well, I don't know. I don't know why they had to take away the annotations. I don't really know what the reasoning is, like why removing. Well, they're not removing the ones that are there, but removing your ability to add more. But it would be cool to at least just have the basic feature of putting text up on after the fact. I mean, it'd be great if you could edit your video after the fact, and I don't necessarily mean like, you know, make giant edits to it, because basically you could like. Then what would happen is people would buy popular videos with millions of views, like Gangnam Style, and then like edit them to have advertisements or something, like do something crazy. But no, if you were able to just like trim the start and end of the video, that would be cool. Like just minor edits if you're able to. I think at one point you could change the audio, but it was basically just replace the audio with music. It wasn't like add something. I don't know. But maybe that's asking too much. How do you deal with trolls and spammers? Don't take them too seriously. Like, block them, ignore them, report them, whatever. Only if they are actually trolls. And really, honestly, like, the main thing is spam. Really? Like, if you say something mean or jerky to me once on Twitter or whatever, I won't even block you. I won't even, you know, I'll ignore it, but I won't even put you on mute probably. I'll just like, alright, well, whatever. But if you spam jerky messages, or if you spam even just like nice messages, that's like that's the point, you know? It's criticism if you're saying something like once or twice. It's definitely spam if you're just posting it again and again. That's kind of my thinking about it. Like, there's always the kind of thing of like, how do you tell a troll from a guy who with just an honest opinion that might be mean or whatever? And the general way, in my experience, is are they spamming it? Are they constantly posting it? That's a relatively good way to tell, I think. What is my opinion on Screw Attack? Oh God, I used to watch Screw Attack. Unlike Game Theory, I just kind of stopped watching Screw Attack. I don't know. I don't think it was like anything that they were doing wrong. It was just I faded away just for whatever reason. They just stopped visiting their website. So I don't really have too much to say about them, but I have seen their top 10s, like the ones they made in the past few years, and they're actually pretty good. There's one guy alive. He's over behind me. Yeah, there he is. I mean, at least this is accurate to how SpongeBob would be driving. To be fair, it does kind of fit within the mythos of SpongeBob. Come on, this last guy. So why was that a mistake? But I don't understand. Nope, can't jump that. Or maybe you can with enough speed. Alright, just good.
No shame in a bee.
Have I heard of the SpongeBob Drawn to Life game? I have. I've never played it, but I want to someday. Will I do a top 10 worst SpongeBob endings in the future? Maybe. Am I still boycotting Nickelodeon? I mean, I think I will forever in terms of just like trying not to buy their merchandise. Yeah, I don't think, like, I don't plan on buying much more merchandise, you know, or anything like that. But I don't watch any network at this point. I mostly just watch like episodes off of iTunes or Hulu or Netflix. So, yeah. Let's see. Go back to ugly. Favorite promotional stunt / tie-in commercial for a product and piece of media? I'm trying to think. I know there are some great ones that like Cartoon Network did. Would I ever open up a Discord if I had the time? You know, Nate was telling me about it and was like praising Discord. It's like a chat type thing, right? Something like that. I don't know. I gotta look into it at some point. I don't quite entirely understand. It's like a chat thing, but like also you guys could chat with each other or something. I don't know. But I will look into it. Oh, Raku Lagoon. Ugh. This is the same voice clips again and again. I wasn't looking. Let's see, what time is it now? 7 o'clock. Okay, we'll keep going for a bit. If they made a new SpongeBob console game, would I buy it even though I don't buy their merchandise? For the stream, maybe. It depends. I don't know. It's not like a hard boycott. Like I'm just like never doing anything. I'm intentionally avoiding it when I can. You know what I mean? Like I'm not buying shirts or whatever. I don't know. It's not a. Oh gosh, it's just a small thing I'm doing. It's you know, do what you can. Do I use Skype for my discussion videos? No, I use Google Hangouts. Oh gosh.
That's not the absolute worst I've seen.
Alright, I gotta not fall in there. Hi, Guy Rules. I'm thinking of creating an idea for Disney XD series that features the main voices Tom, Kenny, and Mr. Doug Lawrence. The series is original. Like, I don't understand what the question is, but good luck with that. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna actually pay attention to the game for a minute and beat it. Keep trying and I'll pull you out if you get trapped. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Guy. You know, usually I'm not a fan of easy mode, but since I just don't care about this game, I really like how many different boat designs are in this game. Yeah, I will give it that. There are definitely a lot of... is that I am fish? There are definitely a lot of different boat designs. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream all the same, even if the game is kind of another lackluster one. I keep getting these games and I think they're gonna be interesting or entertaining, and they're bad. Or they're short, or they're repetitive.
Natural.
And I guess, I mean, it is, to be fair, I know there are good SpongeBob games. They're just the platformers mostly, and those ones I do want to just give a full Let's Play of. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll figure something out.
Tartar sauce.
Maybe next time we'll do Nick.com SpongeBob games. That might be next week's stream. And I won't be taking a week off, actually. I'm doing Mother's Day stuff with my mom on not Saturdays. I don't know what day it is yet, but it's not gonna be Saturday.
That's how we do it in Bikini Bottom.
My door's open. And also we need to collect some donuts. Or just kill Patrick. Whatever. We're in first place. Who cares if our car explodes?
Oh yeah, I rule.
You don't rule. I rule. Hey.
Yow!
Patrick, you're dead. Yes, I won, even though I fell in.
Oh, you got yourself an A.
What's my thoughts on dark humor? I mentioned it in one of my old videos. I mentioned it in one of the more recent videos. The check the square theory. The what is it? Dark jokes, mature themes, whatever I called it. Do mature themes belong in SpongeBob, I think. Check that one. That's my thoughts.
Fun, Patrick. And with all of those drive points, I'll have my license in no time.
I know, it was great. Is that Sandy? We should get her to come drive with us too.
I don't know. You think they drive like that in Texas?
Only in Crawford.
Woo! Hey! What's all the noise coming from, you folks?
We're helping SpongeBob get his
You don't have to yell,
license.
Sandy. We're right here.
That's just about the best news I've heard all day.
Hey, Sandy, do you want to help? It's only 15 clams to sign up.
Well, I guess I could give it a try. SpongeBob, prepare for a long, merciless whooping!
I'm with the squirrel.
All right. Yelling. How'd the GameCube games look better? I agree. The GameCube games do look better. Well, not Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. If season 5 of Steven Universe is the last due, I think the plot took too long to kick in. Yeah, I think we're getting to the point. But I mean, obviously I can't say anything about the Steven bomb, but I think we're getting close to, if not reaching the point at which major story things need to happen. And I think major story things looks like they're gonna happen. But yeah, I don't know. It will be fun to look back on Steven Universe once it's over and kind of like judge it once we have the entire series as a whole. But you'll hear more of my thoughts as I've got a Steven Universe discussion video that is coming up. Oh, wow. I didn't know I could fall off there.
That grade before you can move on.
Finland. Yay, white belt level. I like that there's awards. I mean, that's cool. It's cool to like get unlockables and stuff.
3, 2,
Another reason to get Discord, you can have someone read questions to you and focus on the game. That's a good point. Are you hinting at something there, Alpha J?
Take you out.
Oh gosh.
Yow!
And yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm definitely not against doing streams with guests and stuff. It's like one of those things where, you know, I'm just starting here, so. Well, I'm kind of finding my groove with these streams. I'm focusing on trying to get them every week, and then we'll start varying it up with other games and other people coming in and all that other stuff as we go on. You know. Goodbye, senior. Oh, I died too.
I'm sure you can do better after you get a good night's sleep.
Let's see. How's the game so far? Not great.
All right, here we go.
Thoughts on the Ben 10 reboot? Looks pretty bad.
1.
But then again, like the last 4 Ben 10 reboots look pretty bad, or sequels, or whatever you want to call them. What is the genre of television pilot? What is the genre of television pilot is Cartoon Network missing? Like, what kind of shows does it not have? action shows, I guess. It does have some now, I think, but man, back in its heyday, Cartoon Network was really good for action shows. All right, I think Patrick's dead. I think I killed him. Okay.
Yo! Hey, that's smart.
Come, go, move. Ugh.
Let's go leave a mark.
I wonder how Glove World feels about us doing our demolition derby here.
Get out of the way.
I mean, we're not even in glove-shaped cars. Let's see. What do I think about Bob's show? The name sounds familiar, but oh, that's what I get for looking. Dang it. Good. Yes, help me out, Sharky. I don't actually know who that is.
2, 1, go!
What happened to me and Enter? Oh man, very, very dramatic falling out. He actually like slapped my girlfriend, and no, I shouldn't say this. Nothing, literally nothing happened. We worked together on a few videos, and then that was it. We didn't have a falling out. We didn't like literally nothing happened. We just worked together, and that was it. Like, not everyone who works together becomes best friends or constantly collaborates or anything. I had fun with it and moved on. That was all it was ever intended.
Aw, barnacles.
Anyone got a ladder?
What are my thoughts on Cell Specs? I think she's pretty awesome.
Take that.
And of course, everyone is taking the bait and thinking that I actually had some sort of crazy falling out with Enter. No matter how many times I say that, like, just literally nothing happened. We just, you know, like, I don't watch his videos anymore. I just, you know, we went our separate ways. Like what about me and I of Saul? What happened there? Nothing. We work together. We still chat occasionally, but that's it. Like, we, you know. It's not everything is Game Grumps level here. Yeah, he does still support me on Patreon, that's true. I think. Come on.
I've got you in my sights.
All I need to do is just not fall now. Floor it, push her in. Grinding, oh boy.
8, 7.
Don't fall in.
That was just tremendous.
Okay,
son. You
fell in
done
at the
great.
end. I'm not gonna tell you how much money Enter gives me. That's like stuff in regards to money and Patreon and stuff. A lot of that stuff is not to be discussed. Like, you know, it's between them and me. What about the dark secret falling out I have with Chugga Conroy? Oh yeah, man. Let's see. I heard after I'm with the I'm with Stupid court case with Enter, Pieguy had to sign an NDA. Yep. Hello, I'm Gaming 19.
How wonderfully pedestrian. So sorry I missed your invitation. Now, what's with all the racket?
Oh, we were helping SpongeBob get his license.
Helping? SpongeBob? License? Did I miss something? Patrick's been living under a rock, not me.
Do I feel like the designs for one-off characters improved after season 3? 1 through 3 had generic fish, but they get more creative. I don't know that I'd say they're better than 1 through 3, but yeah, the one-off designs, there have been some really good ones.
What do I sign?
Over the years. Let's see. Thoughts on regular show? Don't watch it. Have the chat's been pretty good about no spam and stuff, right? Since I changed it. I think it has been. Okay, so we are, yeah, we're on I and we're on I2. We're going through the drive. Ooh, Speed Demon. Orange. My least favorite Futurama episode? Probably, just off the top of my head, the Proposition Infinity one was awful. Just like totally self-congratulatory preachy garbage. Like it was a parody of Proposition 8, which was I think it was gay marriage in California. and it's just like it's just this parody of it that's like trying to make robots and humans together, or like, you know, gay marriage and all that stuff, and it's like just like, yeah, no, a lot of people, like, yes, gay people should be able to be married. There's nothing wrong with that message. It's just like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. The episode was really on the nose, I guess. It comes up with the whole thing of like the professor's against it, but only because he had a relationship with a robot who burned him. Dun dun dun. Like it's dumb. It's cliche basically. And it doesn't. It was topical too. So you know, years from now, it'll seem like weird. Like, what are they referencing here? That's one of them. Another one, similarly, what is it? I don't remember the episode name, but it's one about Nixon in the post reboot era, and it's a parody on how everyone, like, I think it was actually Trump or whoever was like all up in arms about where's Obama's birth certificate. So they did one where where's Nixon's Earth certificate, and again, it was just like topical, on the nose, like weird stuff that Futurama should be doing its own thing, not making fun of current events because, you know, it's like 2,000 years in the future. I don't know, or 1,000 years in the future. It was silly. I'm rambling. What are my thoughts on my overall thoughts on the Comedy Central era of Futurama? I think it was still good, but somewhat worse. I agree. That's my statement basically. I still enjoy it for the most part. There's only a few episodes I think are really bad. In general, it's all right, but it doesn't really come close to what the show was. Of course, there are still standout great ones like the late Philip J. Fry, and the finale is pretty good as well.
I never expected you to do so
If there was
well.
give it another shot. Does that mean I got it or no? Oh no, I didn't.
3, 2, 1.
What's your favorite anime? Mine is Cory in the House. Mine is That's So Raven. Oh, wow. Right off the edge.
Well, that's one more day. You won't be on the
Also,
open
Futurama
road.
making references to current movies. Yeah, Futurama referencing Shrek. Just. And it didn't even stop there, too. That's the thing that it was the Comedy Central era that did that crap of just constantly throwing in references to current stuff. Even when it just makes no sense. Like, if you want to parody it, like you want to, you know, have like a quick joke or something, then that's one thing. But doing stuff of like really, really topical, time-sensitive information is just a bad idea. It's pronounced J Gaming. Oh, I'm sorry. Or JM Gaming, but thanks for replying to my message. You made my day. Also, I was wondering, what do you think if SpongeBob overall was good or bad? Well, I don't know. SpongeBob's still going.
Hey, watch it.
What's my favorite canceled Nicktoon? Mine is Teenage Robot. Like canceled, as in like Nickelodeon pulled the plug too early, or like ended show? Because as far as ended ones, I mean Avatar and Rocco, but both of those ended on the creator's terms. In terms of canceled ones, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Was Danny Phantom canceled? I mean, I know it got a finale, but did they plan on having more seasons and then Nickelodeon pulled the plug? I don't really know. If so, I would go with Danny Phantom.
Oh, my shirt's not red, buddy.
Yow.
Will I ever do the SETI arc? Yes. This year it's happening. I can tell you that much. What's next for Bottom or Bizarro Bakery? iPie. That's coming. It's being worked on. It's just one of those things where sometimes it's like I kind of have to come up with an angle of what to talk about for the Bizarro Bakery. Just because otherwise a lot of the time it's just stuff that's by the book, and I don't want the video to be only like 2 minutes long. So that's kind of what the holdup is at the moment.
4, 3, 2.
Did I get enough points to pass?
If ever I need help with nothing,
Ugh.
I'll be sure to call you.
All right, here we go. 3.
Do I think Fairly Odd Parents is still going on because Nick doesn't want to lose Butch Hartman to CN? I don't know about losing him to CN, but I definitely think that, yeah, Nickelodeon really likes Butch Hartman and wants him to make shows for them like Bunsen's Feast. So I think they just kind of humor him with the Fairly Odd Parents. But who? I think it's canceled now. But then again, I've thought it was canceled for like years. Bring back Patrick Jerky? I think I still show it from time to time. Oh gosh, my nose is itchy. What was my least favorite SpongeBob season review? Oh gosh dang it, I was reading the chat, no!
Come on, SpongeBob. I'll help you get a better grade.
Yeah, you better, Sandy. My least favorite is probably season 1. Just honestly, just because it started out so rough, and if I had the time, I'd remake them, and maybe someday I will, but oh my, it's better to just move on and focus on new things. A lot of people still really enjoy the first few season reviews. I think it's definitely like objectively better as time has gone on after, you know, season 4 and 5 reviews. But people still enjoy them, and so I'm not gonna, oh gosh, disparage them too much. Thoughts on Phantom Strider? He's alright. I don't really watch too many of his top 10s. He's a pretty nice guy. Ooh, Squidward! Okay, that time I was actually pushed in. That wasn't my own stupidity there. Every time Pieguy falls into a pit, there should be an explosion, like with Squidward. Yeah, help me, Sharky.
All right, here we go.
What are my thoughts on the negative reviews of Yooka-Laylee, and do I think it will prevent the creation of a sequel? No, I do not think it will prevent the creation of a sequel, because people... Oh my... Help me out, Sharky. Thank you. Because Playtonic are making the games that they want to make, and the Kickstarter shows that people want these games. Even if Yooka-Laylee may not have been the best version of like a current platformer, it was still enjoyable, and the fact that there is a demand for that shows that they should keep going. But I think that in general, reviews and opinion was pretty mixed on Yooka-Laylee, and I think a lot of it honestly comes down to the fact that not everyone likes collectathons. And that's fine, that's a fine perspective to take, but that's what that game is. And I don't think it's perfect. I think it has issues in terms of layout of worlds, in terms of camera issues and stuff like that, but I still enjoy it for what it is, and I still think it's a good game. There you go. I wonder if I just stop now, I'd win. If I have enough points to just, or at least get a passing grade. You know, if I should just stop moving because I'm just risking falling into the pit. I was born in the pit. You were only raised in it. Yay! That was SpongeBob as Bane. You know, this car kind of looks like a very thin slice of pie. I dig it. I think it might actually also be this car that's giving me trouble because of how just like narrow it is. Like you'd think, I mean, I'm sure it is good for damaging other cars, but as far as actually being able to hit them and aim correctly, then it's a little troublesome. Okay. Alright, where's Squidward? Okay, we didn't fall in the pit. Or, well, we did, but we were rescued, so we're fine. Die, Squidward. Oh, yeah. This game is too mean-spirited towards Squidward.
SpongeBob.
Oh, I didn't pass it. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, guys. Pieguy rules. I'm wondering, should Samurai Jack lead a team to take back Cartoon Network from the Teen Titans Go Titans and the Reboot Army? If yes, who would be on Jack's team? I think the original Powerpuff Girls would be on Jack's team. But, I don't know, you know? Like, gosh. Whoa. I'll be fine. What? You didn't save me that time? Pretty sure I have to destroy all the cars in the level. I just have to get a passing grade. Is this game better than Demolition Doofus? I mean, the thing is, it's comparing like gameplay annoyances with like TV annoyance, like just watching something.
Don't mess with Texas.
Oh, I'll mess with Texas. So it's hard to compare, but I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know, maybe if I took the time to really learn exactly how this game works, maybe it could be a little more fun, but the motion controls, man. The motion controls are one stumbling block in terms of actually enjoying this game. Because they limit precise movement big time. Alright, get off, Squidward. Thank you. I'll look at the chat in a second. I want to do this time. So I'll keep focusing. Our boat's pretty not dinged up here. Oh no, don't floor it, don't floor it, don't floor it. Oh, I braked.
I'm not a hard teacher, but I can't be an easy grader either. Why don't you give that lesson another? I hope you're ready. 3, 2.
The most memorable Patrick quote? Gotta be Wumbo. It's gotta be Wumbo, but also Pinky Out. Pinky Out's up there. Die! Okay. Ooh. Yeah, you're toast.
Who said that's not nice?
Alright. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, and just get out of the ring.
By squeezing a fish. Or can you?
Ugh, fish oil by squeezing a fish. Gross. SpongeBob's face in the... I just noticed the faces he makes. Pretty good. I wonder what the latest episode was as of the time of this game coming out. And okay, you're done. Yeah, go back to being a secretary. Secretary.
I got you in my sights.
Oh, I got a lot of points for that. Okay, come on, just push him off. Yeah, I wish it didn't have that lag between going in reverse and going forward. That would make this a lot easier. Oh, he moved. Dang it. Or Squidward moved him. No. Oh, no. Do I own any vehicles in real life? I'm actually getting a new car soon. I don't really know what kind. Just something cheap. No. Oh, my God. New Jersey has help me. Had road pay tolls, but Texas doesn't have that. Yeah? Well, Jersey also,
3, 2, 1, go!
I like our accents better.
Crash, smash, whatever it takes.
How do I think a SpongeBob console RPG in the style of Stick of Truth would work out? Honestly, anything with as much detail and care put into it as Stick of Truth, any franchise probably, would be a blast. But I don't think they'd ever make a SpongeBob RPG, at least not like a super complicated one, because... Oh, God, that was tricky. Maybe I should switch cars, actually. I'm going to do that if I lose again. But just because of the age, like the primary target demographic age for the show is... like advanced RPGs seem a little bit old for that, so I don't think Nickelodeon would go for it. I mean, obviously I'd love it, and I'm sure there are plenty of kids who would love it, but I'm just talking in terms of what Nickelodeon would do. Oh, no. Not that it matters, because he's going to save me. Excited for the upcoming Stephen Yu RPG on PS4? Is it only on PS4? Because if it is, then I'm not excited, but the game actually looked really good. I don't have a PS4. I have a Switch and an Xbone.
That's the way you catch a fish.
It's Rag on New Jersey from now on. Hey, man. That's not cool. No, I don't care. Make fun of Jersey all you want. I don't live in Jersey anymore. I live in Texas now. I don't actually live in Texas now. What's my favorite and least favorite SpongeBob episode? I can't name that off the top of my head, to be honest. Would To Love a Patty be better if the episode was a Plankton episode where he stole the patty but fell in love with it?
9, 8, 7,
That would certainly be a weird episode.
5,
I don't know.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Did I pass?
Why don't you give that another
Gosh
try,
darn it. No.
Don't give up. Just get in there. Start bashing.
We're going to pick a different car. Good night. But before I go say my name. No, I already said your name when you super chatted, Sponge. So. Once is enough. What is the next Spongy Bits rant going to be on? Well, the next Spongy Bits in general, whenever that happens. Roundabouts. Okay, yeah, we'll try this. It's gonna be no free rides and what's the other one? Or sorry, no, not no free rides. Driven to Tears and Rule of Dumb. Yeah, that's the next one. Would To Love a Patty be better if it was actually a pile of cash controlled by plankton that Mr. Krabs fell in love with? I can't tell you that. Do I have any sponge? I do actually have sponges in my kitchen.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's important, yo. Gotta keep those dishes clean. Oh my god! Right off. Alright, guys. If I don't do it this time, we'll play another part of this game, I guess. Would I play a Lego SpongeBob game? I would. There is no Lego SpongeBob game. Although, is he in Lego Dimensions? Well, I'm not shelling out all the money to play that on stream. I see you're getting to the bottom of chat. Slowmode is a great idea. Yeah. Yes, thank you. I forget who it was that suggested it, but thank you very much. That definitely fixed this. Do I ever dream about being a sentient pie? No. I can't say that I do. Ah, look at it. Look at Patrick in his dumb slim vehicle. Oh, maybe if I like B-braked and slid a little more, I'd avoid falling in the pit. Maybe I should just stop trying to push people in the pit. Maybe that's my downfall. Maybe I could just crash them to death.
Truce? Truce?
No truce. Oh, no. Okay. Pie is disgusting. You shut your mouth! Nah, you could have that opinion.
Excuse me, I have to crush you now.
Enough. I'm done. I'm done
Not a
with
hard teacher, but
this
I
one.
can't be an easy grader either.
Let's save a replay. No, let's watch a replay. How about this? Oh yeah, man. Good driving right there. Okay. See, notice how I avoided the pit that time? I think if I had just done more of that, we would have been fine. How would I feel if Karen got a new husband? I'd say good for her. Where did the name Pieguy Rules come from? I don't know. I think it might have had something to do with Cartoon Orbit naming conventions, but I don't know. Try the Wiimote and Nunchuck? I can do that? Seriously, can I do that? I guess I'll try. Grab my Nunchuck. Do I have any SpongeBob toys? Oh, that was what you were trying to ask earlier, Sukanzu. No, I plugged in the nunchuck and it's just doing this now. Huh. Do I have no, I don't think I have any SpongeBob toys. I have a SpongeBob wristwatch, which was in the very beginning of the first SpongeBob episode review season when I'm like live action. And I found out later, actually, from a commercial that was from Burger King. But, yeah. Pieguy, this channel isn't in your related channels on your main. Well, that's a good point. I should definitely update that. Opinion on my older videos? I've made videos where I've reacted to my older videos, but it has been a while. Let's just do I3, yeah. Wakeboarder, LTD. But basically, a lot of my older videos were definitely rough, and I definitely don't review now in the same way that I do then, and I wasn't as thorough back then and stuff, but I do think that in general some of my older stuff still holds up in terms of having points. Like, if you go back and watch my original Nick rants and Cartoon Network rants, a lot of the stuff I say in those still kind of holds up. And I do like the Teen Nick rant. I think that one's particularly funny, actually. Oh my gosh. Back when Pieguy talked about the Naked Brothers band. Ugh.
I just knocked you good.
Look at the dislike bar. I can't actually see it from where I'm at on my... Because now I'm watching it from my live stream manager thing. Is there a lot of dislikes? Do I know the original names for Rule of Dumb Art? Nope. Thoughts on DreamWorks Netflix series? Oh my gosh. These guys are aggressive. let's see. I don't think I've actually seen any of them. I keep meaning to see the dragons one. Ooh, that guy just noped out of here. But I haven't seen it yet. According to Robo Buddies, Troll Hunters is dumb and bad. Oh my! There are many dislikes. Oh yeah, probably from those trolls. Whatever. Will I ever play the portable versions of these games? Probably not the DS ones. Sorry, DS guy. Where did I get? How did I make the ocean gradient I used in so many of my videos, including the one I posted today? It's just a gradient in Photoshop. In Photoshop, you can choose the color gradients. I think it's based off of. It's just based off of like the general backgrounds in SpongeBob, how they kind of start out darker and get lighter. That's it. It's very simple. Dislikes don't matter. YouTube counts likes and dislikes equally. Yeah, that's true. It just looks bad, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. Gosh. Have I ever heard the production music for SpongeBob? Well, I've heard it a lot while watching the show, but yeah, I've seen some of the YouTube videos that have the full versions. Oh my gosh. Do I like Goofy Goober Rock? The song, absolutely. In terms of like its place at the climax of the movie and how it's the answer to everything magically, not so much. Drive safely.
Look, Ma, no hands. Ow.
Take that, Squid. Have I been watching season 10? Nope. Nope. Intentionally, I don't watch the seasons ahead of where I'm reviewing. I've seen exactly 0 episodes of season 10 for the first time. The whole I've seen 0 in 9B before making the 9 review, but I've seen 0 in 10. Like 10 will be the first whole season that I haven't seen a single one. So yeah. The alternate names of Rule of Dumb are Starfish Royalty, King Patrick, and King of the Idiots. Huh. Interesting. Oh, we're doing all right here. I don't like the pits in the, I don't like the pits in this game. And not just from like a standpoint of that I fall in a lot. I just think it's kind of against like what the game is, because it's about kind of just like crashing into everything and going everywhere and having these pits that I just not allowed to. Yeah. It's a little annoying.
That's not the absolute worst I've seen.
How about we take a little intermission here? Let's just go back to the menu, and if you guys want to ask some questions, and then we'll get back to it for a little bit longer. This game is not very fun. I hate to tell you. This game is more fun than Atlantis Square Panis. Yes, I can agree with that one. How come in your SpongeBob Part 1 rant you made so long ago you had water noises and so? Don't ask me the creative decisions of Pieguy from like 8 years ago. I don't know what I was thinking. How many semitones do I pitch down my voice when I say SpongeBob? I think it's 6.4. Do I think it would be a good idea if the third movie focused on SpongeBob and Squidward being the heroes? I would like that, actually. I think that's a good idea, making the story, since we had SpongeBob and Patrick team up in the first movie, SpongeBob and Plankton team up in the second movie, it'd be cool to see SpongeBob and Squidward kind of team up, because they are a very, very dynamic duo. They are even more dynamic characters together than SpongeBob and Plankton, even though SpongeBob and Plankton are kind of opposites. SpongeBob and Squidward are opposites in a different way. Do I think Teen Titans Go is overhated? It's hard to say, really. I mean, I don't watch the show. I haven't seen that many in general, so I don't know. Gold Guy, thank you very much for the $5. This city needs to be destroyed, or at least painted a different color. Squidward tentacles. Also, your favorite songs in SpongeBob? Love you, Pie Guy. Thank you very much. Some of my favorite songs are definitely the Campfire song, the song from A Sponge Who Could Fly, the song at the end of Hello Bikini Bottom, although I don't think it's necessarily as good as some of the other ones. Fun is a classic, of course. Let's see, what other songs? There's a lot of songs on SpongeBob, but honestly, most of them are earlier songs. Sandy's Texas song sticks in my head, especially because of the ending where she gets really deep voice. Did I know Cat Dog did the my leg gag? No, I did not. Let's see. Lars, Ronaldo, or Onion? Who is the biggest bleep in Beach City? Probably Ronaldo, honestly. At least Onion has the defense of being a little kid. Now, we don't understand, like, Onion's reasonings yet, or we probably never will, but at least he does have that defense. But Ronaldo is like a grown, older teen. He has no excuse. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the jellyfish animation, that is not very good. Do I know Avis Review? Yes, I've heard of him. I've seen some of his stuff. We've spoken on Twitter a few times. He's a nice guy. But honestly, with Avis, I don't watch too much of his stuff just because it's like similar to the stuff that I do. Similar, he reviews similar material. I mean, so I don't really like watching too many other reviewers, especially if it's something that I haven't reviewed myself yet. Like if it covers the same stuff. I'm rambling. Sorry. But yeah, I think you guys know what I mean. What is the worst U.S. state? You better say New Jersey. It's Texas. Have I played Pokemon Sun or Moon? Yeah, I played Moon when it came out. It was really fun. I enjoyed it, but I haven't gone back to it. This game can't even get the color of Squidward's house right. I'm not surprised there'd be terrible animation. Have I heard the Strange Songs in the Sponge Out of Water soundtrack? That's two about Sandy and Patrick, but none of the other characters. I can't say that I have. Obviously, I've heard Squeeze Me, but I think that's about it. If you're a pie, is anti-Pieguy a cake? I guess. Maybe. Had you ever seen Best Frenemy? Had you never seen Best Frenemies, would you have had a negative opinion of the other Patty? I mean, I wouldn't have had a positive opinion. It maybe would have gotten a meh. I think I say that in the review. Because it's not great on its own. It's not funny. It doesn't, you know. Like, it's an interesting idea, but it's an idea that was already used. Alright, maybe, let's see. What else we got here? Cheat codes. What do you say we cheat? I think that's a good idea. How would I make a SpongeBob video game? Sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom, all day, every day. It's the best way. Alright, let's see. Cheat codes. Alpha J Show. Thank you for the donation. Just want to say you were one of 2 YouTubers to inspire me to be a YouTuber. If you ever consider Discord, I'd be honored to be a part of it, man. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I will definitely consider it. I'm sorry. I don't think I ever got back to your email, and I very much apologize. I'm bad with emails. So when I get them, if I'm not in the mood to reply to them right away, I sometimes forget about them. So I really apologize for that. But thank you very much for the offer. Let's see. Cheat codes. What's this game called? SpongeBob Boating Dash. Who's my favorite SpongeBob character? Probably Squidward. Do I add these donations with my Patreon donations? No. Why would I? Yeah, no. Sorry. Let's see. SpongeBob Boating Bash cheats and secrets. Oh, okay. Hey. This is cool. One is evil to unlock all the characters. Let's do it. E-V-I-L. Evil. And then how do it done? Woohoo! Okay. Let's see. I'm ready unlocks all events. Well, I don't even know what that does for us really. These are all references. So let's see. The passwords are evil, learn to drive, I'm ready, inside job, key to the city, and all free rides. Oh, and of course, one of my favorite SpongeBob songs is "Don't Be a Jerk, It's Christmas." Totally forgot about that one. Do I watch J-Wits? I used to. Alright, so let's see here. Let's do some free play and see some of the other characters in this game. None of the other passwords, they just kind of unlocked, like, things. They weren't like cheat codes like, you know, invincibility or whatever. Maybe I'll spring this game on Nate the next time we hang out together in real life. I'll tell him we're gonna play Mario Kart and then pull this out. See how he does with it, because he loves Mario Kart. Alright, yeah, sure. Yeah, let's check out the sewer. The sewer's a Bikini Bottom. Okay, so you can play as SpongeBob. Patrick, we know. Sandy, we know. Squidward. Oh, Krabs is in this game. So is Plankton. What? Why is Mrs. I guess that was a story thing we missed. And man, Murray Man and Barnacle Boy do not look like they want to be in this game, so we're gonna pick them. Is there one that unlocks? Oh yeah, no, there is one that unlocks all vehicles. Sorry, let's do that one so we can see all the vehicles. I hope the invisible boatmobile's in there. Okay. Okay, so it's all free rides. ALL. Do I have to capitalize? I don't know. Free. Riveting stuff here. Rides. Okay. It's just not a QWERTY keyboard. Okay, done. Yeah. And we might as well unlock all the levels. Key to the city. Sorry, I'll be back to chat in a second. Oop. Really, I gotta delete the code when I'm. They couldn't just like auto clear it. Jeez. Key to the city. Okay. KEY KRABBY PATTY says I. Key. I was trying to say something to like so there's not just dead air here, but then I forgot like what I was typing. Key to the city, which makes me think of the Powerpuff Girls. All right. Does it have to be caps? KEYTOTHECITY. Alright, whatever. I don't care. I'm not doing it again. Is this game a SpongeBob game? I think it might be. I don't know. Maybe if I learn how to play a little better. Okay. Sewer. Merman, Barnacle Boy. So let's see. Cabin cruisers. Water. Oh, wow. There is a really nice variety. Let's try a paddle steamer. A nice pink one. Sure. Normal. Okay, so we want to crash in vehicles and collect their points. Can I do a SpongeBob collection video someday? Like, what do you mean? Like, show off my SpongeBob stuff? I don't actually own that much SpongeBob stuff is the thing. Hello, Diedrich Mikado. You just missed a lot of me falling in a pit over and over again.
All right, here we go.
You've actually met Nathaniel Bandy in person? Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is a huge boat. Mobile.
I'm missing a 50-foot python in case anyone sees her.
Alright. Oh, those are some cool photos, cool pictures of Merman Barnacle Boy. Cool poses, I mean. Mrs. Puff is having a fun time. Sandy's like, I don't know. Texas. Okay, don't fall in the pit. Also, this isn't the sewers of Bikini Bottom. Lying game. Yeah, I think this is a SpongeBob game. The fact that the motion controls just... Is that actually Ernest Borgnine? It's either him or they got a guy to better impersonate him. Let's see. Have you ever met Chuck Conway in person? No, I haven't done that. This thing is fast. Okay. Oh, is that it? Hey, third place. Alright. Have I ever seen We Gotta Get SpongeBob Back? I have, yes. It is Ernest. Wow. Huh. Stomach churner. Oh, a DVD collection of SpongeBob? But the problem with that is that it's just the seasons. Like, I don't have, like, random DVDs because there's no point in it. You know, if you get the season, you don't need the collections. Diedrich? Oh, sorry for mispronouncing your name. You gotta remember you're driving underwater. Motion is different. That's a good point. Oh, and let's see. The movie game has Clancy Brown in it. Yeah. I was recording it earlier today, but it was really interesting that they got him, which is great. It's pretty obvious to tell if Ernest Borgnine is a SpongeBob game or not. I don't know, man. It could have been a good impersonator, or the other option is that they could have just taken clips from the show. Oh my god. Wrecked. When's the next stream? Saturdays at 6 p.m. EST, every Saturday. And there will be a Patreon stream at some point after the 9B video comes out. But for that one, it's only going to be for Patreon people, like the actual stream itself. The like recording of it will be up afterwards, and I want to definitely schedule that in advance and make sure enough people can show up that it's, you know, just pick a time that a lot of people will be able to show up. And at some point I will do another Q&A like on my main channel, probably. Well, right into the pit. Oh, this game. All right, I think I'm about done with this game. I'll answer questions and chat with you guys for a little longer, for another 11 minutes, and then I think we're gonna call it. Yeah, this game sucks. Next time I will at least play a little bit of the game ahead of time to make sure it'll either be good or bad enough that it's like funny and interesting instead of just this. Let's see. Interestingly, the movie game uses some of the old dialogue from the original cut of the movie. It's mostly noticeable in SpongeBob's Dream. Yeah, I noticed that I don't think the guy SpongeBob was talking to was the same guy from the actual movie, the same voice. Dotson Tara Strong? She's pretty awesome. Really pretty, too. Oh, an entire DVD collection video. Yeah, that could be interesting sometime. I do have a lot of DVDs. When a character's actor dies, when should they and when shouldn't they replace the actor? That's a very good question. I mean, like in the case of a character like Mermaid Man, if it's a side character, or like Edna Krabappel from The Simpsons, I think the right choice is to retire the character, which is what both examples did. If it's like the main character of a show, the show must go on somehow. You can't, so. I think that's fitting. Of course, the rules are kind of different with live action and animated, because animated you can get away with a sound alike. Do I wish Tom Kenny still wrote songs to be released separately from episodes? One of my favorite SpongeBob songs is called Employee of the Month, no relation to the episode. Yeah, some of the songs were really good. Next game should be Employee of the Month. I don't know if I'm going to stream that or not, but I will definitely be playing that. How retired should Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy be? Is it okay that they're background characters? Should SpongeBob and Patrick pretend to be them? I don't care if they show up. I wouldn't even care if Barnacle Boy kept showing up regularly with, just like Mermaid Man's on vacation or whatever. Yeah, that doesn't bother me. Please don't play the games beforehand. It ruins the surprise. I know, I like it to be surprising too, but at the same time, Squiggle Pants didn't give me too much content. This didn't give me too much content. And Atlantis was funny, but it was an awful game. At some point, I gotta play something that's at least decent. Have I ever heard of a YouTuber called Shadow Streak? The name sounds familiar, but it's not ringing a bell. Do I think any of the voice actors should write episodes aside from Mr. Lawrence? Not necessarily. If they're not writers, they might not know how to. But come up with episode ideas, then sure. Do I think SpongeBob people bash modern SpongeBob too much? Maybe too much nostalgia? Well, I think like I can't really say without talking too much about season 9 and 9B and stuff. So I'll answer that question at a later date. Let me just say that much, because it really does depend on if the current season, like if the current season of a show is good and people keep harping on and on and on about, like, you know, 4 or 5 seasons ago or whatever, then maybe that is too much. But at the same time, if the show is still having some of those problems, then maybe it's not. I don't know. Tough to say. And like I said, it depends on really your opinion of season 9. If you think it's just like all the other post-movie seasons, then honestly, it doesn't matter. Or sorry, then yeah, then yeah, you know, I can see why you're still talking about it in a negative way. And anyway, I'm sorry, my brain's getting a little mushy just because I've been working all day. Am I gonna buy the Steven Universe art book? I might. I don't know. That's the sort of thing that sometimes I buy and sometimes I don't. Will I play the Nicktoons games? Yes, at some point I will when I have people to play it with. IRL. Am I aware that Nicktoons Racing was the first SpongeBob driving game? No. That's true. Maybe I'll do that next week. Maybe we'll go into one of the, not the Nicktoons Unite, but maybe like, I don't know, Nicktoons Baseball or yeah, the Nicktoons Racing game or something like that. How do I feel about spending my life reviewing SpongeBob until the age of 40? No. I'm not reviewing SpongeBob when I'm 40. There's no way. I mean, I'm gonna keep this channel going for a long time, but at like 40, I mean, there's no way I'd continue talking about SpongeBob. I'm not saying I wouldn't necessarily, like, I'd quit or I wouldn't talk about other shows or whatever, but I was talking about one show for like, that would be 2 more decades. Yeah. Did I have any pets? I have in the past, but I wasn't living in a place where I could have my own pets. Where I've just moved to now, I am, and I will be getting a dog soon. Would I consider myself a YouTube veteran? Yeah. I mean, not in like the, like, oh, look at me, I have prestige, but just in the way of, like, I've been at this for almost 10 years. Let's see. Can't wait for every episode of SpongeBob season 27 reviewed. Oh yeah, that's a good point. If SpongeBob's still going on by the time I'm 40. I don't know. I made the pledge to review every episode, though, so I will do the very best I can to continue that pledge. Thoughts on the current state of the cartoon community? That's a really, like, vague thing, like, nebulous thing, like the cartoon community on Reddit or on Tumblr or on Toonzone forums or on YouTube or, you know, where, you know, there's a big community. Pieguy, do I think SpongeBob should have another group of specials like Legends of Bikini Bottom or the Vacation series? I mean, yeah, I'd like to see another try, but I'd like to see him done better than that. Like a better theme to tie it all together. Oh, the cartoon reviewing community on YouTube, he means. Yeah, it's pretty nice, I think. Pretty awesome, pretty good. There's a nice variety of people doing this these days, and I like that. I mean, sure, there's gonna be those, you know, immature children that are just complain about every single little thing and are completely off base about everything and are just whining. There's always gonna be those people. But in general, I think that there are a lot of really good cartoon reviewers at this point, and that's good. Would I consider myself a YouTube celebrity? No. Another reviewer made a video on it recently, so it's a hot topic now. Was it Saberspark? Was it Lootoons? Was it I don't know. I feel like it's I feel like it'd be a Saberspark thing. I don't know why. I'm not dissing Saberspark. He's got those very clickbaity things. Let's see. Stingy or Robbie Rotten? Oh, Robbie Rotten all the way. I'm surprised there aren't more YouTubers who review every single SpongeBob episode. I gotta say, I am not, because it's not an easy task. You gotta have the mental fortitude to watch this show again and again and again and again and again and again. and not let it drag you down and not, you know, just rate everything negatively. Mars Reviews. Bashed, Velasky, Enter, and Phantom. I don't actually know who Mars Reviews is. And I don't know who Velasky is. I know who Phantom is, and I know who Enter is, obviously. Sounds like a portion of the cartoon reviewing community that I don't really pay attention to anyway, so I don't care. But actually, I should check out that video just to see what's up. If Pycons were an animated series, what do I think the concept would be? Probably, probably like a I don't know. Someone, a kid who ran a pie reviewing service or something. I don't know. Can I steal your EESBR format from My Little Pony? Do whatever you want. You know, that's free country. That's my stance. I don't mind. I don't really care either way. I want you to imagine what it would be like to do every episode of Simpsons review, but it would probably be suicide. It'd be impossible. There's no way. I mean, not in the way that I do it anyway. I'm sure people have, like, over podcasts, but even so, that would still take years and years and years. Can I do every digit of pi reviewed? I mean, that basically would be like reviewing every episode of The Simpsons. I wouldn't be, honestly, I wouldn't be against the idea of reviewing every episode of, like, a season of The Simpsons. Like, I think that could be interesting. Or, I don't know, every episode, fit a theme or something. Because doing Simpsons reviews would be cool. But, there's a channel called The Real Jims that reviews every Simpsons episode. No, he has not reviewed every Simpsons episode, and he does not plan to. But the Real Jims is a really good YouTuber. I really like his stuff, and he recently kind of blew up a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if he blew up more. Look him up. It's almost exclusively Simpsons, and recently he's done some Pixar reviews and Futurama and stuff, but mostly Simpsons, and he's really good. I really like his visual style as well. Am I still on a 2 videos a week schedule? No. I haven't been on that schedule for a while. I'm on the schedule of videos that whatever I can get out while still working on the SpongeBob series. Plus daily videos on my Let's Play channel. Alright, you guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I'm sorry that the game was a bummer. I need a bummer vacation, as in to take a vacation from the bummers. Why do I insist on wasting money on SpongeBob episodes I might not like if I could simply watch them for free online? Because I believe in supporting the creators. Even if I don't like them, I still think that it's right to support the creators. Let's see. Alright, so yes, thank you guys very much. And I will... there's still going to be daily videos on my Let's Play channel. The SpongeBob movie game is what we're playing now. And next week there will be another stream at 6 p.m. EST. We'll figure something out. I'm going to pick a better game choice. And yeah, you guys know when the next every episode of SpongeBob Season 9 review is, so I got to get cracking on that a little bit more. But yeah, thank you guys. So with that, Pieguy rules. Out.